In this video, I'm talking all about the editing process and how you can work with your clients to create a seamless and simple post-production process. So let's get right into this. Hey, what's up? It's Chris from Brooker Films, and if you're new to this channel, then of course, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. I upload a brand new video every single day, and the best way to stay updated on everything you see on this channel is to press the subscribe button. With that out of the way, let's get on to the topic of today's video, and that is managing amendments from clients when you're editing a video. Now, don't get me wrong, I love editing videos. I wouldn't be doing what I do if I didn't love the process. But sometimes when you get an awkward client, the editing process can go from fun to a nightmare very, very quick. Now, this has happened to me many times, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, this has either happened or it might happen to you, but I really don't want this to happen to you because it can be extremely annoying. So you go to a video shoot, you're working with a client to create a video for them, and everything goes really, really well. The client is really happy with how the footage looks, and they're very happy with how you've worked. So you get home and you edit the first draft, excited to send this to the clients, and when you send it to them, they come back with 1,000,001 amendments. So of course, as a professional, you do all of these amendments, you get the video back to them, and then over the course of a few days, weeks, or even months, you bounce back between each other, making small amendments, big amendments, going back to the original video, making more amendments, making even more amendments. And before you even realize you spent 3 months on this video, it's not quite finished, and you just want to finish the job so you can move on to the next job and move forward in your career. Now, I've been making videos for most of my life, and I've been working with clients for many years, and this means I've had a lot of experience working with clients, and most of the time, especially nowadays in 2019, now that I've got the confidence, it's just completely fine. The process is completely fine. But in the early days of my career, when I didn't have the confidence or the power to stand up for myself, I just let clients walk all over me, and this meant projects just dragged on forever and ever. So one of the first lessons that I learned was to make a filming agreement or a filming contract and state how many amendments the client is allowed in post-production. Now, typically the rule of thumb is 2 or 3 sets of amendments, but if you're feeling a little bit generous, you can go up to 5. But I wouldn't go any more than this because clients can sometimes start to take the mick a little bit. So try and limit this to 2 or 3. So what does this basically mean? It means you go home, you finish the music video, you do draft 1 and you send it to the client. Now they're going to send you an email, or they're going to call you with a list of things that they want changing. They want to add shots in, they want to take shots out, they're not happy with the font. You're going to make all of those changes for them and then send the video back to them. Now, that's 1 amendment you've just used. So if you agree to 3 amendments, then they can do this process 3 times, and then the video is complete. Once they've hit that 3, if they want to make any more amendments, they have to pay a charge, or you're just going to flat out say no, and the video is finished there. Now, this might sound a little bit harsh doing this, but if you don't value your time, then people won't value your time either. Meaning they're just going to keep bouncing back with amendments because they know you're just going to bend over backwards and do anything that they ask. Whereas if you tell them that they've only got 3 amendments and then every set of amendments after that is going to cost them 50, 100, 200, 300 pounds, however much you state, they're going to really respect your time. They're going to keep those amendments nice and contained. They're not going to go over the top and keep making changes, and you can generally get the video finished within a few weeks. Now, that's one of the most important pieces of advice that I could ever give you. Specifying how many amendments the client is allowed and getting that in writing with their signature confirmed on the contract is the best way to minimize the post-production process of a project dragging out for the rest of your life. Now, there's one little tip that I want to just add into what I just said, and that is to watermark your videos when you're sending the drafts. Unfortunately, I had to learn this lesson the hard way. Back in the early days of my career, when I would finish a draft, I would send the client the HD 1920 by 1080 video file, crystal clear HD, no logos, no watermark, absolutely nothing. And unfortunately, many clients stole my videos over the time. Because these videos were exported in HD and because there were no watermarks, sometimes I had a few clients steal my videos without paying me. So I would send them the first draft, and rather than ever getting back to me, they just took that video, uploaded it to YouTube, and they never paid me the money that I was promised for the work. Of course, not having a contract in place as well also meant that I had no ground to stand on, so I couldn't even fight it legally, so I just had to let that project go and never work with that client ever again, unfortunately. Now, the editing process doesn't have to be a nightmare. It can be a smooth, seamless, collaborative process where you can work with the client to really hone in the video that you've worked with together. Just make sure you get the client to sign a contract specifying all of the amendments, and make sure to watermark all of the drafts that you send to your client to prevent any theft of your work. And of course, once you've finished editing the video, you've got the final exported HD video file. Never send this to the client until you have your money. Never let the client steal your work and not pay you for what you're owed. And there you go. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please do let me know in that comment section below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you tomorrow for another brand new video. Thank you for watching.